Hello and welcome to my workshop. So we're getting up to the final phases of the military build. Still a couple little tweaks I have to do to the body here and there, but I'm getting very, very close. The main thing I'm going to focus on now is getting the front bumper and the rear bumper finished, and possibly a fuel tank for either side. So let's get started. Okay, so I cut off either side of a piece of square tubing, and believe it or not, that's pretty much the bumper done. These bumpers are just super simple flat bumpers that go on the front. So the front one, I'll get the mount, and there's this square bar that comes up, runs over, and has like a tube that connects it, and that's pretty much going to be it. I'll try to get some shackles put on the front to match up, but we'll see if that goes. I'm also considering running some kind of a maybe some kind of a bar all the way across to stiffen this up, because this would bend in pretty easily, and do something similar on the rear. The rear is just as simple as it is, just straight across, and it has a little piece that comes out that matches up with the body. So get started with that. Okay, so I've got all the pieces ready to make the rear bumper, and what I've done, I have another chassis that I use for mock-up for bumpers. I've put some spacers in so that the chassis width is exactly the same as this one here. What that allows me to do is solder directly to here, get the exact width and angles and everything, without worrying about damaging this or completely stripping it back down. What I have here is just a flat piece. I have a piece of key stock. I'm going to silver solder that to the top edge, and that'll give it a lot of strength this way and keep it from bending. And then I have some metal pieces that will key up underneath there, and I'll silver solder them in. And the last bit is a little piece of this brass will cover not the entire width, but maybe about as wide as a chassis, and come back into the body some. So let's get started. Alright, so I was able to get the bumper finished up in the front. The fuel tanks for both sides finished up. And they're just a styrene, little aluminum bracket, a bunch of little parts I put on the top, and some weathering. The rear bumper was also finished up, very simple little bumper. Added these little chains for the tailgate, and again around to the other fuel tank, which is matching, just a reverse copy of it. But all in all, very happy with how this has turned out. Just a couple little final finish details to go, but I think I'm pretty much toward the end of this. Looking forward to getting this thing finished up and getting on to other projects. Until then, we'll see you on the rocks.